Hello, hello, and welcome to Sovereignty Rising. It's your contrarian soul guide, Dawn here. And today we're talking about one of the most underrated, most misunderstood, and most powerful tools on the awakening path, which is awareness. Now, listen, awareness sounds simple. It sounds like something you'd get from a mindfulness app, a soft little reminder to breathe and think happy thoughts. But awareness, true awareness, it is radical. It's disruptive. It's the first crack in the illusion because awareness is what guides us back into presence. It's what breaks the trance of the pain body. It's what lets us heal old wounds instead of replaying them on repeat. Awareness is how you catch yourself mid trigger and say, wait, I don't have to keep doing this. I don't have to keep living this damn cycle. Awareness is sovereignty in action. Welcome to Sovereignty Rising. Ditch the fear, embrace your flame. I'm Dawn Elgin, contrarian soul guide, visionary mystic, and creatrix of practical spiritualism. And this is the space where we strip away the fear, burn the old stories down, and reclaim the power that was never truly lost, just buried. Here, we dive into raw, unfiltered conversations on emotional healing, spiritual awakening, and the art of unlearning everything that keeps you stuck, small, and disconnected from your truth. Together, we rise like phoenixes. Flame first, fear last. Let's rise together. Welcome to the show. So why awareness matters? Here's the deal. Without awareness, we live asleep. Now, I dislike the term asleep or unconscious. You can never be unconscious. You are consciousness itself. When people say asleep or unconscious, what is meant is habitual consciousness. We are caught in a loop, a pattern, a rut. And have you ever driven the same road so many times that one day you arrive at your destination, but you don't remember the trip? Well, that's habitual consciousness in action. We are so deeply entrenched in our mind, in thoughts, ideas, beliefs, emotions, fake conversations, that we aren't aware of the present moment. It is autopilot on a grand scale. We get triggered and we lash out. We hear our old wounds talking and assume it's truth. We replay resentments, rehearse arguments, scroll until we are numb. Without awareness, the pain body runs the show, and the pain body only knows how to feed itself. Drama, anger, judgment, and blame. But awareness disrupts the pattern. It's like a stop sign flashing in the middle of chaos saying, this isn't you. This is your conditioning. This is your wound speaking. This is the old program trying to run the show. And when you see that clearly, you suddenly get your power back. It's like an instantaneous power recall. It is freaking glorious. So let's talk pain body. The pain body is that collection of unhealed wounds that lives in your nervous system, in your cells, in your memory. It's the old trauma, old betrayal, old grief that never got integrated. There are layers of consciousness, and at the highest vibration is unity consciousness. You may call it universe, source, God, or beingness. And then next is supramental consciousness, and this is individuality or individual consciousness, where unity is the ocean, supramental is the drops that make up the ocean. Then there's mental consciousness, thoughts, ideas, beliefs, ego, identity, psyche. Think electrical, and it's sending signals out all the time. And the next is vital consciousness, the energy body, including emotions, chakras, meridians. And you can think of it as magnetic, drawing experiences in. And then finally, we have physical consciousness. And this includes the body, the senses, the environment, our breath. And mental and vital consciousness combined are called the subtle body. And this is because it's like the wind. We can't see it, but we can feel it. We always know that it's there. And the pain body is like the shadow aspect of the subtle body. It accumulates when we don't allow experiences to pass through us. Rather than having an experience and then letting it go, and then having the next, we stop the flow by resisting or gripping. Rather than staying present, we get caught into the past and project it into life all around us. So, what does the pain body do? Well, it waits for a trigger. And when it gets fed, it takes over. And that's why you find yourself overreacting, why the same arguments show up in your relationships, why you keep circling the same lessons. It's why we repeat types of relationships. Do you have a tendency to attract people that need saving in one way or another? When you stop giving or need support, does the relationship blow up? Pay attention. Awareness is how you catch it. Awareness says, oh, this isn't about dirty dishes in the sink. This is about my wound of not being seen. This is about the old abandonment story trying to hijack me again. Note it. Note. Awareness doesn't judge it. Awareness just names it. And naming it, that's the first step to breaking free. No drama, no trauma about it. Just note, label it, and then move on. Because there's power in the eternal now, in this moment. Here's the mic drop. Awareness pulls you out of that story and back into the now. Because in the present moment, your suffering can't survive. Suffering is always about the past or the future. It's a replay of what happened. It's the projection of what might happen. It is thoughts of shoulds and coulds and woulds. What's real is what is. But in the now, there is breath, there is sensation, there is life moving. And when you practice awareness, you're training yourself to return to the now over and over. And the now is where healing lives. The now is where freedom begins. Let me make this practical. You're about to send an angry text. Pause. Take a breath and just notice your body. Notice the heat, the tension, the story. And that pause, that is awareness. You feel shame rising after a mistake? Name it. Shame is here. Not I am shame or I am ashamed. That naming, that is awareness. You're spiraling in resentment. Catch yourself mid-thought. Oh, this is the old loop again. That noticing, that is awareness. And it is powerful. Awareness doesn't magically erase pain, but it shifts your relationship with it. Instead of being swallowed by it, you stand as the witness. Instead of thinking, this is so painful, we say, I am experiencing pain. Then we don't defend or armor up. Intuitively, we know that experiences come and they go, so we can soften a bit. We can be present with the experience. The witness always has a choice. Now, this is a great place for us to make a quick pause and have a word from our sponsor, me. This episode of Sovereignty Rising is brought to you by Practical Spiritualism, the home of soul alignment and real freedom. Right now, if you're stuck in confusion, repeating old patterns, or spinning in overwhelm, what you need isn't another checklist or a course. You need clarity. You need a direct line to your own truth. That's why I created the Aligned Oracle Guidance 3-pack. 3 private sessions laser focused on whatever area of life feels heavy: health, relationships, business, or spiritual alignment. And together we cut through the noise, uncover what's really holding you back, and create space for clarity, freedom, and aligned action. You don't have to keep guessing your way through this. Book your 3-pack today, and let's open the door to a life that actually feels like yours. Find the link in the show notes or at practicalspiritualismco.com. Now, let's jump back in with a short embodiment practice. Awareness in action. Go ahead and close your eyes if it's safe to do so. Just take a breath and start to even that breath out. Inhaling for 4 counts, 4 heartbeats, a pause at the top, a moment of suspension, and exhale for 4, and then a pause at the bottom, another moment of suspension. As you do the breath, notice your belly expanding and contracting in rhythm with the breaths. And then notice the first thought that pops into your mind. Don't chase it. Don't argue with it. Don't fix it. Just name it thinking. And now continue with that slow, rhythmic breath. Notice a sensation in your body. Could be tightness in your chest, warmth in your hands, pressure behind your eyes. Don't resist it. Don't label it good or bad. Just name it feeling. That's awareness. That's the field. You are the one witnessing the form. You are not the form itself. Now anchor this phrase. I am awareness. I am the field, not just the form. And breathe that. Awareness is the foundation. Without it, none of the other practices matter. Because without awareness, you'll keep slipping into habitual conscious patterns. You'll keep repeating old habitual thinking and feeling. You'll keep mistaking the pain body for your identity. But with awareness, every moment becomes an opportunity. Every trigger becomes a teacher, an opportunity. Every wound becomes a doorway to sovereignty. Awareness is how you stop being a character in the old story and start being the author of the new one. Now, your mantra for this week is, I am awareness. I am presence. I am the field, not just the form. And your reflection, where in my life am I most asleep right now? And how can I wake up to awareness instead of staying trapped in the form? Awareness is sovereignty. It's how you guide yourself out of suffering, out of the endless cycles of the pain body, and back into the eternal now. You do not need to walk this path alone. Let's journey it together. I see the light in you, and it is freaking brilliant. And I am so excited for you to see it too. You are not broken. You are not too much. You're remembering who you've always been. And this journey is just getting started. If today's episode lit something in you, hit follow so you don't miss what's coming. And if you're feeling it, leave a review. It helps with more soul-led women find this space. Want to go deeper? Come find me on YouTube, Facebook, our private Facebook community, The Awakening Circle, Instagram, TikTok, or at our website, practicalspiritualismco.com, for all the ways we can rise together. Not to worry, all those links are in our show notes. Until next time, stay sovereign, stay bold, and keep that fire lit.